What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Julian.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Visit GazetteSports.com and click on their ad to find out how you can win a free banquet.
A great San Gabriel Valley League matchup tonight as the surprise 5-0 Gahr Gladiators hosted a 3-2 Lynwood Knights. Look at Latrell Stearns averaging over 162 yards per game, and the respect between these schools before the game. Lots of talking, chit-chat. These guys are great on and off the field.
Not a lot of people expected these two teams to be atop the SGVL, but they look like contenders. However, it was this kind of night early for Gahr, and actually for most of the night, as Lynwood picks up the fumble and is going to get the ball back. However, for the Knights, just about the only thing going was the stud field goal kicker, Robert Gerardo, who nails this 25-yarder to give the Knights a 3-0 lead.
Lynwood's defense was stifling Stearns as they held him to 7 carries for 30 yards. This was a running back averaging 162 coming in. It was 3-0 lead at half for Lynwood. Pick it up early in the second half. Isaiah Mays with the dive and the sack for Gahr.
So obviously both defenses clamping down in the first half, and that's why as the band is playing, we are not seeing the scoreboard operator putting in a lot of work. Lynwood getting the ball back, and this is who was putting in a lot of work, Julian. It was a lot of flags in this game.
Yeah, 16 for 125 for Gahr, 12 for 75 for Lynwood. Really sloppy game on both ends. And here's our stud, Gerardo, his third field goal of the night as Lynwood took a 9-0 lead early in the fourth quarter. Field goals don't necessarily win games. Gerardo on the sidelines.
I love that you gave Gerardo so much screen time because respect to this kid for hitting 3 field goals. We actually don't see that very often in a game. However, Frutos to Spurlin Renfroe is going to put Gahr on the board. Just under 5 minutes left in this one, just over 5 minutes left in this one. And suddenly we got ourselves a ball game. That is the problem with field goals. You could hit 3 of them, but still you're only up by 9, and suddenly Gahr just 1 score back in a tight one here that could have huge league championship implications.
Easily Frutos' best throw of the night. Couple of good throws on the night, but that was definitely his best one here. Late in the fourth, a block punt by Gahr, as that was Renzo Sandoval, and they'll take the ball into Lynwood's 10-yard line late in the fourth. Next play, Latrell Stearns, 10 yards out for the touchdown. Gahr takes the 13-9 lead. You can't slow down Stearns for long. 9 carries for 71 yards and a touchdown in the second half alone, over the century mark.
And you can see, obviously, Gahr is super fired up. There's still 2.5 minutes left in this game, but the way they're celebrating, you can tell they kind of feel like they won it already. And with the way their defense had been playing, we talked a lot about Lynwood pitching a shutout for so long, but Gahr's defense was making plays too. And sure enough, right here, they're going to pop this ball out on a forced fumble. It looked like he was down to the extent that Julian thought he was down, but they get the ball out, Gahr falls on it, and that is going to give the Gladiators their 6th win of the season, as they're going to remain undefeated after a 13-9 win over the Knights.
Really tough loss for Lynwood, but if you're going to be a league champion, that's how you battle back. And Gahr now 6-0 on the season.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat down on 2nd Street. We've got plenty more SGVL action coming your way. To find out what happens, you got to keep it right here at GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.